Hey, welcome back. We're back in Timberborn in our water beavers colony, taking a look at some of the updates that just came through. The big one was this new balloon trading. They've added new items for the balloons to go and look for. You can actually get some regular items for other items you might have, just in case you happen to be low on something. Let's see, we could probably trade some crude saw blades because we can keep those made. So we're going to turn this back on and get some use out of it there. What else do we have? Well, we actually also have sunflower seeds. What are we trading there? Lotus flower tea? Yeah, we could do that and get some extra one of those. That's not a ton, but we definitely could. Here, we're going to do the berries and trade in quartz because we've got plenty of that. Over here, let's see if there's any trades that are really worth it for us. We're not making awful stew. We could be making awful stew, but we're not currently. The explosives, not really worth trading. So this one, we can trade out some coal, but we've got to have the coal, so we're going to keep that. I don't think anything was added to the exploration one. No, it's still just exploration. So a good update there that we're definitely going to take advantage of, but we've got a couple other things that we need to take a look at too. For instance, we're having problems keeping in drill bits and metal blocks, so we definitely need at least one more factory, and I think we're just going to build it right on top here. So let's put one road there and toss, let's see, one staircase in here. We'll do two, and then back here, I think a factory is on, oh, it's on the upper. So let's do, you know what? Let's just do universals on both. You never know when we might need an extra one here. We'll drop two universals, and since the update a while back, you have to draw the path in over here, or else they won't go over. Even though this is open area, they won't cross it to build there. So we'll just put that in there. Let them build that. I want this to be super high importance so they can get all of that done and we can start building more of these. While we're here, though, we've got this lower one building our metal blocks. This one is doing drill bits, but what we could do is get some closer items for them. So we're just going to toss in a little bit of storage here. And let's start with, well, it needs methane, scrap metal, and sunflower oil. And we can start with the methane. That's pretty easy. Let's not get the house, though. Let's get the barrel, and we'll just put them a barrel up specifically for them. They can work on that, and then we'll put in the, well, where's that small pile again? There we go. Small pile. We'll put one in right there for them, and we'll say this one is for scrap metal. And once this comes down, we could probably put the third one right there if we can get to it. But we'll say this is an obtain, and they'll just get the methane straight out of there. Something else I want to work on is right now we've got one cooking house making our fried rice for us, which is not bad. They make 22 every 2 hours. However, our automated one can make 22 every 0.7 hours. So we're going to see if they can maybe do that, and then we can turn that one over to more lotus tea. Let's get in staircase here, because we're going to have to build another one of these on top. And we'll want to put in, let's do a road there, and just in case, we'll do a road across the top. And then we'll come back and build the top piece on that once they've got all that in. We're only at 100 logs at the moment, so we are a little low on trees. What I think I would like to do is, at some point, maybe convert this over to a place that cuts down brambles. The brambles themselves take forever to cut down, but they grow really fast and give us the best logs per day possible. Just have to have more beavers to harvest them. So we might work that in here. However, I want to create another area for ever blossoms. And to do that, we're going to come over here and I'm going to create it right in this area here. To get here, we're just going to take a nice set of stairs. Come on down here. There we go. One in there, one in here. And here we go. There's that. And they've added irrigation towers. Now, there is a big one, but we need the plans for those, and we're working on the plans for something else at the moment. So we're just going to use the irrigation tower, the second level here. We're going to put you up here. That'll cover most of this space. There we go. That should be just fine. And then we're also going to put some storage up here. Let's see. We want to store... Oops, there we go. This one here, and we'll just put a little water storage right next to it. Water, and you're going to be an obtain for water as well. So they just need to make that. We are going to need a way to get down here, though. So I think we're going to come from here. Let's grab some wooden stairs. And actually, let's get the path in here first. Maybe. There's a path. Path. Here we go. And we will put in the basic structure. We can do one forester. And if I were to say, let's come in here. And we do one ladder down into this. There we go. That should cover this whole area. And then we will also put in one forester, or not forester. We'll do the harvester's office. Nope, sorry. Wood felling office. And we'll put you right there. Another one of you here. And we can just put stairs in right here. We could use another one, but we really don't need to. Connect these in. There we go. That's going to come straight across here. That should go through here. However, I kind of feel like I want a path through here just in case we ever need to get down or around in this area. So we'll start with that. This tree right here is going to have to come out of there, though, just so we can get more in later. Finish that path. There we go. And that should serve this area pretty well. We're not going to prioritize that. We're going to prioritize the barrel itself. Up over here by our balloons, we've got a couple more dynamite in, so let's take those out. There's those. Our balloons, have they made a trip yet? Nope, they're only about halfway through and a quarter of the way through. But they look like they have plenty of stuff. Are we low on rocks, or are we just not bringing them over? That seems to be a thing lately with the mechanical drills. You know what? Let's pause you for just a second. We'll pause you for just a second. Get you all out of there. Cleared out. That will send our haulers over to pick them up. This guy is picking up some coal for us. However, our coal drill should be working at the moment. So let's set you to water for now. We might change you back to quartz eventually so that we can take advantage of the balloons. Back over here, they've got our 2 ladders in, which means we can go ahead, take out the path, hopefully. There we go. We'll put a new one in here. Put that in there, and we can come back in and fix this storage. So you also needed sunflower oil. Well, I think we can get a storage in there, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. Can we do just a small tank? Nope. How about a small covered tank is actually smaller. There we go. It says it fits. We will see if that actually works or not. Let's do sunflower oil. We're going to obtain there as well. Then this guy, let's also have him make drills whenever he starts up. I keep trying to let my chestnut forest regrow, but it really doesn't look like it's having it, unfortunately. So we're going to have to cut it down again, grab some more trees out of it, because we are out. And over here, I don't think they've got the stuff in yet. No, not quite. We'll put you in. Let's tell them to plant trees. We'll do ever blossoms. There we go. And we'll make sure that those are ready to cut when they come in. Looks like I missed one. There we go. Let's make sure. Oh, they've got a little bit of the path in. Wonderful. So they're cutting down a couple of trees there. Let's get these ever blossoms in. Fill those back in, and we'll come back and check in just a minute, hopefully. Yeah, there we go. They got them in. So they can start planting and working on all of this in here. Over here, they're ready for the second layer of our mechanical cookhouse here. So let's go ahead and get that in here. Maybe they just got our factory in. There we go. We'll go check that in a second. That should connect in. However, we're going to need to disable that for just a second. We will put in ladders, which can face this way. And we'll even do a second one here. And then maybe even a third, just in case we want to do another one on top of this afterwards. Let's make this really important too. Just down the way here from our food place, we've got this warehouse that we did eventually clear out. I'm not sure what we can put there yet. I was thinking we could put a statue, but I might also hang the statues from the building itself. So we'll come back to that. But while we're in the area, something else that I've been wanting to get in is, let's see, we're going to need the, there it is, greater cooking tent. And will it fit back in this corner here? Kind of looks like it will. Let's, although if I put it in there, then they can't get through, can they? Well, we're going to have to make them go around for just a bit. We'll put this in there. There we go. Let's do the cooking tent here in the corner. Yep. And then, can I get, nope, I can't get through there. So we're going to have to make a couple of platforms here. Right out from the side. You can come this way. You can come this way. And that should lead us out there. We'll also put in a very long set of ladders. Come down to this side. And that will connect our food area in. So we'll let them work on that, and then we'll find a place to store all of the stew. Looks like we're a little low on beavers once again, so we're gonna build up our tower just a little farther. I gotta take these out of there. I gotta take those out of there. There we go. And now let's grab some of the houses. We want those, and we're gonna do haulers. With door, there we go. Let's make sure the door is facing the right way. Nope. Believe that should be it. Yep. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. Put you in here. There we go. Let's get another one in. There we go. That'll help fill up some of the businesses. Plus, these should all carry some extra haulers. So some of them should go toward hauling in general. Let's also put in to build between the two buildings. Actually, this one might face a different direction. Let's see. Let's grab the platforms. Can I put platforms right above this? Yep, there we go. That looks good. Same thing here. We're going to do the extended platforms. If we can get them in there. There we go. 1, 2. Turn you around. Get you in there. 2 and maybe 3. Yep, we've got 3. Bridge between them. You. And some of these are kind of difficult to place sometimes. So we've got that one in there. If I go straight across, no, that's not where it is. Let's try from this angle. There we go. Now we just need to get the one in the middle. If that won't cooperate, I'm not that broken up about it. We can come back to it later. If I do... There we go. So that went in there. So these guys should have access to this. Let's grab another one here. And we'll put... We don't need to go out that way for it. We can go out this way. But over here, we'll do some decorations here. Let's see. Can we do... Is there any roofs large enough for this? I don't think so. No, not really. We could do a beaver statue. Takes one large log, but we should have some of those pretty soon. Actually, I want to put that here. Let's unlock you. And... Oh, he's upside down. Well, that's interesting. If you spin him fast enough, he's breakdancing. I'm going to make him dizzy. All right, there we go. We'll put this in there. And I think that covers both buildings. So we'll let them build that up for just a bit. We'll figure out what to do with this door. It's not going to be just a door to nowhere, but we'll figure it out eventually. I did cut out some of the chestnuts over here, so let's put those back. Where that's the basic. We'll go with Forester. And if I just toss you in the corner, can you reach most of this? You can if I put you here. We'll do that. And then let's say, we will just say plant chestnut trees all the way here. Actually, can I do this? We'll do a couple of those. Put all those back in as well. And get those planted. And then can you reach all the way down here? No, you can't. So we'll get another gatherer. Toss you in there. I could move it over, but I'm not going to. We'll just leave that there and let them gather from there. Eventually, we'll remove this, and maybe some of the chestnut trees will pop up in here. I'm starting to wonder if some of the problems with my hauling is the fact that I think the beavers have to go all the way down and through town before they can come over to some of the processing centers over here. So we're going to try an easy fix here and just take a road along here. See if maybe shortening this path just a little bit will help the beavers. Yeah, they're already taking that path, so wherever they're going with it, they've found a shorter way to go. And hopefully that will bring this stuff down a little bit quicker. We could also maybe put in something here so they don't have to go all the way down and through town there. Let's put in, if we come across here, that is in line with this right here, so we're going to need a platform. Let's do a platform there, and we'll do a bridge. That looks like a 3. Yep, that's a 3. And ladders. I'm not sure what that sound was. Oh, it's this. Dang it. That is my bad. I always forget about this. I guess you can't say to plant stuff under there that can't go under there, or else they're just going to plant it. So let's take those out. We'll do a quick mulligan on this, and then we'll put our stuff back. Although I think we're going to have to do this, and somebody's going to have to go on the invisible path there to get rid of those, and we'll rebuild this real quick. Once, oh, he's already working on getting that tree out of there. So let's find that water tower again. There we go. I don't think we can just put it back in there. Maybe we can. There we go. Let's say that this, super important, and we'll get somebody in here. We will say this goes back to obtain, and they can work on this again. Got some more dynamite in over here, so let's take that out real quick. There we go. Bunch of extra spaces for sunflowers. We've got a couple over here that we can take out. Don't think we can put any sunflowers there, but they have to be gone eventually. Speaking of gone, though, while we're here, we might as well take this out, because we don't need this anymore at all. So that all goes. There we go. We can actually say this right here can go as well, but like the other stuff, I'm going to make that a little bit lower priority so they don't have to worry too much about it until we can get there. Uh-oh, they have one here. Can they not get to that? They cannot get to that currently. We'll find some way to get out there and take care of that. But at least we'll blow all this up if we can. They've got most of this picked down here, so I have a feeling this is set. Yep. Let's do that. And then I think I would like to see if we can get a little bit more land here. We'll take those two out. And I want to build ladders. Yeah, let's do some ladders. Maybe one here. And we'll need 2 high. And then, let's see, we'll need a bridge. There we go. And then we'll probably put one in right here when we can get rid of this stuff. Let's put in a platform to connect them. Once that stuff's in, we can remove some of this and get a couple more sunflowers in there. Speaking of more sunflowers, we've got quite a few over here. But I was taking a look, and I think we could probably do the same thing with the irrigation tower over here. There we go. We'll just put you in here. And then we can plant chestnuts as far as this guy can reach, so till right here. And then the rest of this can all be sunflowers. And this can be sunflowers. That can be sunflowers. We can have sunflowers behind here. And they should stay up here even when there's no water in the river. So, oh, we can actually... Oh, no, this was for... Let's unplant these real quick. Cancel planting crops. I think it was something like this and that. Is that all of them? Nope, all of those too. So we'll cancel planting the crops here as well. And then we'll say... Plant yourself some chestnut trees there. Those are still in range of that, aren't they? Yep, they sure are. So we'll get some more chestnut trees, and hopefully if we can stop cutting them down, we can actually get some extra chestnuts going. Our 2 sequoias are back, so we can go ahead and say, let's cut those down. We only need this guy temporarily, and I think that will give us the log that we need for our beaver over here. So maybe we should name him. I don't know. I don't know any famous breakdancers, but if anybody has any ideas, let me know. We'll name our beaver as soon as we can. Back in our food section here, our greater cooking tent is in, so they're obviously making some deluxe stew when they can. It looks like, are they low on anything? Or are they just waiting? Water. Well, you're literally next to the pumps, guys, so grab yourself some water and get going down there. Up here, we've got our mechanized kitchen house is in, and it looks like it's doing all right as well. What do you guys need? Nothing. So why are you not making anything? Oh, there it goes. So that means we can come over here, and we'll switch this to, let's make lotus tea. And... if that gets to be too much, we'll switch it to brambles and see if we can finish off both of those. We are starting to catch up on our sunflower seeds, which is good. However, our oil is still really low. So we're going to take you out of there, and we're going to try and add on just a little bit more. And we're going to get some more platforms just like we did before. And same thing here. We're going to need to get one of these on each. And then we'll get a universal on each. There we go. So that's that. That's that. And then we will build the actual screw press on top of them. They had a whole bunch here, so maybe we'll get a whole bunch of oil just as soon as we can. They're still working on the bridge over here. It looks like they've got the walkway in. They're working on the suspension bridge, but I'm guessing we don't have many metal blocks to get these in place. Well, it looks like we have got both of our blueprints for the university. I can switch this back to scaffolding. Do we actually need scaffoldings? Yeah, we're a little low. Let's get some scaffoldings in there. This will probably need to change. Are they doing okay here? We have plenty of brain boosting salts. So let's put you back to that for now. Do we need anything special for the balm? No, not really. Just the sunflower oil, which we're still working on. So we'll get a little bit of extra science there. They are working on... Oh, they can't work on that because they don't have a path. Did I put the house? Yeah, that should be the right way. Is that the same thing here? Let's... Okay, now they should be able to reach most of that. If they can get these in here, maybe we'll put some steps in there so they can fill in the rest of that, but we'll figure that out in a bit. They got the 2 sunflowers off here, so we can go ahead, toss in some dynamite. There we go. Once those are in fact, let's up that just a bit. I don't think it'll let us... Yeah, it'll let us put the bridge in, or at least say to put the bridge in. Then we can put dynamite in, or not dynamite, but we can put sunflowers under here and get rid of a lot of this extra path here to save ourselves some walking on the Beavers part and get us some extra sunflowers. There we go. We can detonate those out. And now they'll be able to build in there. We can tell them go ahead, put in those for now. And when they're done, we can take this path out of here and they'll be able to connect in this way. Oh, they've even got a couple more dynamites here. So let's hit those while we're here. There we go. There we go. We've got the extra sunflowers in there. Obviously, they only reach over till about here. We'll be able to get a little bit more in here, but we'll figure out what we need to do here later. Probably get one of the enhanced irrigation places. Since we've got our cooking tent in, I figure we should probably find a place to put the extra stew if we ever get any in. So we're going to do yet another hand right up here. Put a bowl in. There we go. So many hands and bowls in this area. That's all right. It's a good food area. We'll put in some of the deluxe stew. There we go. I don't know why that increases the need for bee sting. Did I read that right? Let's double check. This increases the need for basic need, bee sting. Well, that's kind of odd. It's also both amazing food and inedible food. Not sure how that works. But that's okay. We'll let them get their stuff made there. And maybe, just maybe, we'll get some extra stuff made out of it. Are we needing chestnuts here? Yeah, we're still needing chestnuts there as well. However, we have managed to plant back most of this. Our logs are okay, so we'll go ahead and turn off the cutting here again. We might yet have to turn it back on, but if we do, well, that's just the way it is. So we'll take all those out. There we go. I got this forester done and its job is done. So we're going to take that out of there and hope that these grow into those couple of extra spaces. If they don't, that's not a big deal either. We'll just leave it for now. But at least we'll have a couple of chestnuts coming in from there. I tossed in some scrap metal storage over here to see if maybe we can get it a little bit closer. This pile is sort of working, sort of not working. So we're going to get some larger storage in for it over here so that they can build those metal blocks faster. Speaking of which, I put some metal block storage right on top there. So this whole area hopefully becomes a little more efficient. We can get those metal blocks in, which will let us build. Well, they've got the ladder here, so our food section is all connected up with our greater cooking tent, which seems to be doing okay on making deluxe stew. They're doing the best they can. We've got our bridges going in over here. It's taken a little bit. We've got a bit of dynamite we can get rid of there. We'll have to connect this in with a bridge eventually to save us some room. Our path behind here is actually almost done. It ought to be done any time now. Our screw presses, unfortunately, look like they're going to need a little bit of help, so we might not get to that in this particular episode, but we will get to that eventually. They were able to put in another set of terrain blocks over here, so I went ahead, put in an aquifer. They're going to take a bit to build that because they'll need a drill bit, and those drill bits are coming in really slow, but hopefully here eventually we can start removing some of these pumps down here. I've got them all turned on at the moment just to pull in some extra water. We've got extra workers, and if we run short on workers, I can pause them again. And our tower all got done with our dancing beaver here. So I think that's where we're going to call it for today. But as always, just want to say thank you very much for stopping by. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.